Hi guys, here is my bullet journal set up, flip through, and part of May. So I have the loose term. I probably butchered that, but yeah, that's what I have. And this is just the table of contents and or index, whichever you call it. And there's a couple more pages of that. Then we get to the key, and mine's a little different from the original bullet journal created by writer Carol. Yeah, mine's gonna be a little bit different. I adapted it so that it works for me. And as I zoom in, the box represents a task. If it's marked out, checked out, xed out, whatever, I completed that task. Then if I have a arrow, it's migrated. A slash through or like a crossed out is canceled. The triangle is a time specific event, while a circle is a non-time specific event, and a bullet is a note. Here is the future log, and I have it on 2 pages or 2 spreads. So I have just a mini calendar to see all the dates and the day they fall on and all that good stuff. And then below that, I list out the important dates, and I circle it also in the calendar. And I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Anyways, I write down the specific event, but I don't really care much for order. So if I figure out that I have an event on the 22nd, I'll just write it down. I won't leave any space or anything. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me much if they're out of order. And yeah, on here I put events, birthdays, holidays, and anything that I need to know about. And if you guys can kind of see, I put oil change and there's no date. That kind of signifies I have to do the oil change within that month, just not really on a specific day. And the next page is just the same thing. And if I did not mention already, I started my bullet journal in May, so on my future log it's June through May. As you turn the page, I have some collections, and on that first page is a savings tracker, and I'm saving for microblading on my brows and Coachella. And those are things that I don't really plan on getting any time in the near future. Those are long-term goals. And yeah. And on the other side, on the right, these are my passwords. And of course, I covered that up for private reasons. And the first column, it will list my, the website. The middle column lists username or my email. And then the last one is passwords. And it's encrypted, so if I ever lose it, it's not too bad of an issue. And again, as the page is turned, we have a weekly / daily spread, I guess. And up top, I just kind of have a mini calendar to list out what week I am and kind of just see where I am in the month. Also, I started my bullet journal in the middle of May, so I had nothing left to really look at for the rest of May, so I didn't make a May monthly spread. I just went straight into the weeklies and dailies. So that box right there is kind of like a time tracker, kind of set up like a passion planner where you have your hours and such. And here on Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, whenever I'm feeling it, I will kind of set up my week, just kind of what my ideal week would have finished and what I would have done that day. I'll look through my syllabus and all that good stuff and kind of put, oh, that day I'm going to review chapter 9 and I'm going to study this and this and all that good stuff. And I really love seeing the time, seeing how I'm using my time, and just kind of visualizing how many hours I have in a day. Really helps me out. And then don't look out where I'm pointing. If you didn't read the description, I recorded audio for this and it turned out to be really crappy, so I'm doing a voiceover, so this is not really matching. Don't look at the hands. So here at the school, little column I guess, it lists Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here I just list everything that I have to do that day, and I'll separate what to do by highlighting the little section, as you can see, and I'll write Spanish and then English or whatever is due. On the other side, I have my dailies. I'll look at my little timetable thing to kind of give me inspiration for what I need to get done and see how much things I can get done that day. So yeah, they go all together that way, and as you turn the page, you'll see through the ghosting slightly what it is, and it is foundation swatches. I always shop for makeup and foundations, and I'm showing you that it's not bleeding here, just ghosting, which is pretty good. Shows pretty good quality paper. Anyways, as I was saying, I always go shopping for foundations, and I will not remember what my shade is, so I wrote it down. I have the shade number or name, and it has the brand of the foundation as well. And also, sometimes I want to buy a new foundation and have no idea like around what shade I am, so I just kind of use this as a reference. And yeah, again, it's pretty good that there's no bleeding, just ghosting. We get it. Okay, so on the next page here, it's kind of a similar concept. I have kind of a default list of eye makeups to do, because when I know I have somewhere to go, I'll start doing my makeup and just have no direction with what I want to do with my eyes. And sometimes I'll waste time by doing something that doesn't look good, or just like sitting there and trying to figure out what would look good. So instead of doing that, wasting time, I can go onto this page and kind of get inspiration. And I also wrote down all the palettes and the colors and where they go and all that good stuff. Okay, was between the page, I have a list of songs. I get sent songs all the time, so I write them down when I don't have time to listen to them at that moment, and I will go back to it when I do have time. And then next is a places to try list. Pretty self-explanatory. Here are some things I just want to try out, and yeah. Here's my current weekly daily spread thing, and as I said, there's a time tracker, the school, and then the dailies. And if I did not mention already, I do not color code anything. I just use different colors so that I can kind of have a distinction between like what is what. Like, oh, all that blue, okay, I have to study a lot, and then all the green, I have to work or whatever. So there's no real color code, yeah. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more bullet journal videos or any study with me and that kind of video, go ahead and subscribe. I try to put up 2 videos a week. And yeah, thank you so much. If you guys want to be friends off of YouTube, go ahead and follow my Instagram and my Tumblr, both listed below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!